And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball. Next on the show. First pitch forthcoming as Jose Reyes is set to go.
Leading off tonight for the Mets, shortstop, number 7.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Second baseman.
Here's Neil Walker, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Digging in. Yoenis Cespedes, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping up now, Michael Conforto. The average coming in just shy of 200. So maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Here comes another 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Travis d'Arnaud. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Jay Bruce now. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the elk.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder Gregory Polanco.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
And Walker's throw is right there for route number 1. Here's Starling Marte. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Not in time. If that was anybody else running down the line, he'd have had him.
Second baseman.
Now batting, Jason Kipnis. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Throw to first. Runners on first with 1 down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Conforto racing back at the track. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Josh Bell the next to hit. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Here comes Cespedes, and the inning is over. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll lead it off here to begin the 2nd.
The designated hitter, Lucas Duda.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Curtis Granderson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The 0-1 on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Cabrera.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. A man at third with 1 away. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Well, that's a pitch right there you got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
So he sets him down swinging. Asdrubal Cabrera is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. 0-1 count and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. 2 outs here with a runner at third. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Reyes awaiting the 3-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Second baseman.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Polanco is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Here's John Jaso now. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the 1st out. So here is Avisail Garcia. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Line towards center field. Conforto is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting seventh.
Here's Joey Gallo
Third
now.
baseman.
The average for him
Joey
entering play,
Gallo.
not far north of 200. A little tapper. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Yoenis Cespedes.
Leading off
He'll
with the
stand
left.
in to open
The
things
left
up
fielder,
here in the
number
third.
52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Cespedes will turn for second, and this will get all the way out to the 4-10 sign now, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Digging in for his second at bat, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Conforto.
First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the first baseman can't get there. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Ready for another chance? Jay Bruce. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Bruce.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lucas Duda. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Tony Watson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be.
Tony Watson.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swings through it for strike number 2. Ready with the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate, and that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia on the run, and that's going to land foul. 3 runs already home here. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Into the box, Francisco Cervelli.
Leading off
And his
for the
guys have
Pirates.
quite a hill to climb.
Catcher,
Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Cervelli.
And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 1-1, here it comes. Hit high in the air down the right field line. After it is Granderson. Makes the play, one away. There's Marwin Gonzalez now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hot shot on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. On to first, a double play. Digging in once again, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an
Jose Reyes.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marte on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The left fielder,
now in the box, Yoenis Cespedes. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Gallo is there, and the side is retired. Here's Starling Marte. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Conforto is there, and he has it for the first out. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is line to left. but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The designated hitter.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Walker dives. What a stop. Oh, great job to make a play on that ball, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and the inning will continue. Here's John Jaso now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Harvey pauses. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game, and looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
So here is Avisail Garcia. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the belt, kicks and deals. To third. Cabrera's there. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the buck. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Michael Conforto.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And now a pitch on the way. Right side and right into the shift. Kipnis has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready once again, Travis d'Arnaud. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's a high pop-up. Gallo is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Bruce.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is returned. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Third baseman, Joey Gallo.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Digging in to try it again. Francisco Cervelli comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So striding forward now, Marwin Gonzalez. A base hit in his first trip. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Cervelli rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-2 game. Here's Gregory. Polanco. They've got 2 already. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. In now, Starling Marte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he lays off there 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Conforto shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh. A hit in 2 tries so far. Sean Gilmartin.
Your attention, please. Now
first delivery to him on the way.
Number 36.
So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. There's a sinker that is way inside for ball 2.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Curtis Granderson. Juan Lagares will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Now Cabrera rounds second. He's going to try for 3. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. Ready once again. John Jaso.
First baseman, John Jaso.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And there's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting,
trying to pick things up where he left off. Joey Gallo comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Striding in once again, Jose Reyes. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Lifted in the air out to center field. Marte is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Neil Walker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Tyler Glasnow enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. And a curveball in for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play.
It's time for the tradition.
Digging in once again, Francisco Cervelli. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Marwin Gonzalez. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that is off the wall. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Neil Ramirez comes on now in an awful... Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 2 home runs and 21 driven in. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Ready for another chance? Starling Marte is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 1-2 pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. In now, Michael Conforto. A matchup with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Inside and low, 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Cervelli corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Darno is retired, 2 down now.
First baseman number 19.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he'll step off. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Lagares is right there, 1 down.
Designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Josh Bell comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Curveball that time, not even close. John Jaso will be next. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now. John Jaso. He got called out on strikes. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Jerry Levin.
David Freese will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Back up the middle. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Avisail Garcia. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Now a spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's Joey Gallo now in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Jordy Mercer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10.
Hansel Robles trots in from the bullpen.
Now pitching for New York, number 47, Hansel Robles.
ball one. Looking for a third straight two-out hit and a run in the inning. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. 2-1. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for the ball.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bruce has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Lucas Duda, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Lucas Duda.
Antonio Bastardo enters from the pen to start the ninth inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. David Wright. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The center fielder
standing in, Juan Lagares. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Softly hit to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in safely. The 0-1 on its way. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lagares runs. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lays off 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Hit in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Drilled right back up the middle. Reyes is there. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus. Jerry's Familia takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Digging in, Josh Harrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Too low, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ball game.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball. Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bruce in foul ground makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs, 12 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, no rain as of yet, but threatening skies as the lights take effect at Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball next. And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Kemp. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, center fielder Charlie Blackmon.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The 2-1 on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
On the ground up the middle. Rodriguez is right there. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The relay, and he's safe. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Carlos Gonzalez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Nolan Arenado is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Oliveros is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Here's Mark Reynolds. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Rodriguez for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ready now, Geraldo Oliveros. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Geraldo Oliveros.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. 1 out.
Batting fifth.
Digging in,
Right fielder.
Aaron Altair. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game. Digging in, Sean Rodriguez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one gets away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He froze him on the fastball there. Sean Rodriguez is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Altair is on his way home. The relay. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, David Dahl. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Left fielder, David Dahl.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And there's ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. This is line to left. Kemp has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So stepping in, Salvador Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it, and it's just too hard to do all those things. I think you're going to square it up.
Now at the plate, Tyler Anderson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lays off 1-0. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Softly hit out towards short. And this is a base hit, and that will get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. Digging in to try it again. Charlie Blackmon 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now to the plate, Julio Teheran. 9-1-2 due up.
Julio Teheran.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive to left. Dahl is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Ready for another chance? Matt Kemp. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Throw goes over to third. Throw won't get him. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, this is where mental toughness has got to come in for the pitcher. He's got to focus on the hitter. Look, I know you gave up the triple, but it doesn't matter. Focus on the hitter. With 2 outs, you get out of the inning.
And the pitch on 2-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Geraldo Oliveros. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. For Kemp, he picks up double number 2 on the year. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second. Second now with 2 out.
Right fielder, Aaron.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Sean Rodriguez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hit well on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. In there, a base hit. Now batting, Carlos
right
Gonzalez.
number 5.
His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Altair is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Altair is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds.
The first baseman, number 12.
He's set, and the pitch.
Reynolds.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded back up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The pitcher, number 40.
Now at the plate, Julio Teheran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Frozen on strike three for the final out of the inning. Into the box now, David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, David Dahl.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Now the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Trevor Story. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Shot toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second with one away. Striding in, Salvador Perez. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
In the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. The 1-2 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Another try at 2-2. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Oliveros is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Striding into the box, Tyler Anderson looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Jordan Patterson will grab a bat and hit for the
Rockies. Number 72, Jordan Patterson.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Now
Mario Aviles answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter, Frank Kapotic.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies, number 36, Frank Kapotic.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Adam Ottavino will come on out of the bullpen.
Number 0.
Ready for another shot now. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you. When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, third baseman
Anthony Rendon is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Gonzalez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Left fielder, Matt.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte's there. 1 out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Rodriguez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it now is Kemp, and he puts it away to retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Geraldo Olivares. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Dahl will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for Atlanta.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Altair. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, that's two impressive fastballs, two mid-90s fastballs, just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Aaron Altair is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. The 1-0 delivery. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed it. Here's Nolan Arenado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Third baseman, Nolan.
Ground ball left side. Rendon has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Ready once again, Mark Reynolds. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this will be fouled away. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here, 0-2.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
On to first as Reynolds is a ground out victim here, 2 away.
Left fielder.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Trevor Story. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Dan Kuhn is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Striding in once again, Tyler Flowers. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Hit hard to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Atlanta.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Swing and a liner. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Digging in now, Dan Kuhn. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Matt Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Matt Adams. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 16.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
A curveball hit right back at him. The second for 1 on the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch. Ian Kroll will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Into the box now, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. At the plate, Larry Huff, Brandon Barnes.
Number 3, Brandon Barnes.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Swanson into shallow center, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Number 56 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 56.
Digging in to try it again. Dansby Swanson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. In now is Anthony Rendon, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. So here's Matt Kemp now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. There's one. It's late. He's safe. Ready for another chance? Geraldo Oliveros. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it. And you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And it's a 4-1 game. Aaron Altair is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Enrique Burgos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Enrique Burgos.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And a fastball just a bit high.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
And he'll put this away for the second out. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great.
Digging in once again, Sean Rodriguez.
Leading off
0
for the
for
Braves.
3 with a couple of strikeouts
Second
for him
baseman,
to this point in the ball
Sean
game.
Rodriguez. Your
Rupert
attention,
Odor
please.
will try to get his club a
hitting
little
for
ninth inning
Atlanta,
insurance as he'll
number
grab a
12,
bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Odor.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for Atlanta.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's Ender Inciarte. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
On the ground up the middle, LeMahieu's got it to second for 1. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. So striding in, Mark Reynolds. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Lifted in the air to right field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Up next for
Stepping
Colorado.
into the box,
Left
David
fielder,
Dahl. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Your
Sam
attention,
Freeman
please.
comes on here
Now
looking to
pitching
get
for
the
the
final
Braves,
2 outs and
number
earn the
39.
save
Sam
from the stretch.
Freeman. A defensive change for the
And he
Braves.
takes ball 1.
Now playing second
Bases
base,
are empty, 1 man
number
out.
12, Rupert Odor.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Over to have a look at it here is Kemp, but this is well back into the grandstand, a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Trevor Story started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The 0-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. 2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Coming to the plate now, number 56. Rafael Lenoir will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Altair is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here tonight. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, a look there at SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Colorado Rockies and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Under it now is Kemp, and he'll make the play for the first out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
So striding in, Carlos Gonzalez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pulled toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Now Gonzalez is around second, on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's Nolan Arenado. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Arenado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Headed after it is Mazzara. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder Ender
takes a knee-high fastball. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, it's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Story brings it in on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Nomar Mazzara. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross.
The first baseman, number 12, Mark Reynolds.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Mazzara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Odor has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in, Trevor Story. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Mazzara's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding into the box, Matt Kemp. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. A swinging bunt to the mound. A quick out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Geraldo Oliveros.
Geraldo Oliveros.
And he takes ball 1. Now the pitch. Lifted into center field. Blackman is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Blackman. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
13, Salvador
And he'll start
Perez.
the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And that misses. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Batting ninth.
So
Catcher,
stepping in, Tyler Chatwood. A textbook sac bunt situation here. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Nobody out, runner on first. Again, he sends it out of play. And this is fouled at the plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Tyler Chatwood becomes the first out of the inning. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Grounded back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. Will try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Swanson picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Brian Pena. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Catcher, Ryan
hit hard on the ground to
Pena.
first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
Dansby Swanson
takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
batting ninth.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ross.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez coming on, and that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard
Center
now.
fielder, number 11,
Ender Inciarte comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Swanson rounds the corner and is headed home. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
baseman,
First pitch on its way. Anthony Rendon is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he's safe. And the run is in to score from third. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And that misses for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches. You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses with it for ball four. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting. Fielder.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
Matt Kemp is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one. Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Digging in to try it again. Nolan Arenado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nolan
in tight
Arenado
here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mark Reynolds.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Mazara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there. Striding in once again, Trevor Story. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And no one can get there as it falls. Into the box, Salvador Perez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 1-1. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Ground ball right side. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. Ready for another chance? Tyler Chatwood. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out. Now at the plate, Geraldo Oliveros. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Number 85.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And he's set down, one away. Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
For Atlanta.
Stepping in, Brian Pena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Dansby Swanson.
Up next for
Coming
Atlanta,
to the plate now, Dansby Swanson. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Blackman is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Charlie Blackman.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. On the ground up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
High pop up. Swanson is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Nolan Arenado. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Nolan Arenado.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And another foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Into the box now, Tyson Ross. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Matt Adams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Matt Adams.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Started the chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
High in the air out to center field. After it is Blackman. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dahl's in pursuit. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Now batting.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He hit a sac fly earlier. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rendon on his way to second. Throwing to second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Nomar Mazara comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike. For Rendon, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. So here's Matt Kemp now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Story picks it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Ian Kroll takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in to try it again.
Ian Kroll.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough, because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take.
Kemp has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Colorado.
Here comes the first pitch. Trevor Story started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The catcher, number 13.
Ready once again, Salvador Perez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Mazara has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance. Geraldo Oliveros. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rougned Odor. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Line, but speared on a hop. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Pena. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Tyler Chatwood.
Leading
He's
off for the
hoping to
Rockies,
avoid the hat trick. He struck out in
Tyler
each of his first
Chatwood.
2 plate appearances so far. Inciarte, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Kemp will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazzara over to his left, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
Leading
He's
off for
0
the
for
Braves.
1 thus far.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Lays off 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Ian
Up next
Kroll.
for Atlanta.
He's newly entered
Catcher,
into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Your attention,
Aaron
please.
Altair will pinch hit
Hitting
here,
for the
and he's
Braves,
the potential tying
Number
run.
24, Aaron Altair.
Ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hard on the ground toward short. Story scoops it up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Ender
Center
Inciarte.
fielder,
He was robbed of a
Ender
hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Hit hard towards center, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The batter.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. R.A. Dickey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 19.
Digging in once again, Carlos
Dickey.
Gonzalez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And a step off. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rendon ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He went down on strikes last time up.
Arenado.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Now at the plate, Mark Reynolds. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Reynolds.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 0-1. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, talk about having to hit two different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Mike Dunn is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Mazara.
Sean Rodriguez will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. The 0-1. This is in the air out to right field. Gonzalez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gonzalez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Geraldo Oliveros. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Gonzalez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready now, David Dahl. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
David Dahl.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Inciarte's there, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Trevor Story. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. Rendon is there. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit on the ground out to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Now at the plate, Mike Dunn.
The pitcher.
Jordan Patterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher.
Colorado, number 72, Jordan Patterson.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Inciarte on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Now
Jake McGee is the man called on to
number 51.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll be the one to get us going. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. Here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Rougned Odor is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Tyler Flowers will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Line drive to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies: 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tyler Chatwood. His record is now 1-1. Credit the save to Jake McGee, his first. The loss goes to Tyson Ross. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Swing and a liner. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. Inciarte now for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Digging in, Anthony Rendon, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazara. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Long throw to third. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Settling in now, Matt Kemp. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And this is fouled at the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Digging in the switch hitter, Geraldo Oliveros. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Batting 6.
Now in the box, Rougned Odor. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And Gonzalez will make the catch, and the